I know I'm a little late. Y'all can grind me up. Mm-hmm. Oh, we gotta talk. Wait for y'all to get in here. I will wait for y'all to get up in here. Yo, that. Need to make sure everybody can hear me clearly. Like good. We good. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I know I've been MIA. I know. But y'all know, y'all know I had to defend my guy. Yo, that. What's going on, man? It's your boy Fully Fresh, aka the General here reporting for duty, and the duty is today. We gonna get Cam right out the way. We gonna get Cam right out the way. Make sure y'all can hear me clearly. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me clearly. Huh? Give me a thumbs up. We gotta talk, and I want to make sure that I am heard clearly. All right, so here's my thing, right? Here's my thing. I'm gonna put Cam to bed with this, right? I need y'all to look on the floor. I need y'all to look around because I'm about to drop Drews. I'm about to drop some Drews on y'all. Cam said you can tell a guy is a top guy, an elite guy when he elevates. When he elevates the team, when the team wins because of him. This is the words out of his mouth. You can tell when a guy is elite when he elevates the team around him, right? But then you'll go out there and say, I never had what Jalen Hurts had. I know everybody been bombing on him. And I've been looking, I've been listening, I've been watching. I ain't hear nobody say that. You gotta pick a struggle. You cannot sit there and say, oh man, this guy he gotta be elite because he lifts up the players and yada yada yada, and he does this and he does that. And then turn around and say, I ain't have enough. I ain't have what Jalen Hurts had. Which one is it, player? Which one is it? You can't do both. You can't be a proactive and a negative at the same damn time. Tell me. Tell me. See what it is and what it looks like is you Saudi McNulty. What it looks like is that you a guy that feel as though people are going to remember you for your rushing touchdowns. People are going to remember you for your rushing stats at the quarterback QB. How dominant you was at rushing. You take beating Mike, not beating Mike Vick out, but you overlapsing Mike Vick. Then here comes this guy. Here comes Mr. Number One, Jalen Hurts. Not only is he on your heels for touchdowns, not only is he on your heels for rushing yards, not only does he have a better, yes, better QBR than you, not only does he have a better completion, career completion rate than you, but he also is a Super Bowl MVP. He also is a Super Bowl winner. He also has a ring who he has not even put on yet. He ain't even put on yet. But you want to come up here and you want to try to double down. And this is what I don't like, right? This is what kind of irks my soul about this whole situation. When you double down and you took more shots at Jalen Hurts when Jalen Hurts never said anything to you. Jalen Hurts never said anything to you at all. But you doubled down and you came out your mouth because Ryan Clark and Dan Orlovsky and other guys came at you because you said what you said. Not putting him in the top 10 is crazy. First of all, ESPN, whoever did that, and having him at number 9 is crazy. But you you went overboard and said he not even in the top 10. And then you put a guy like Justin Herbert in there. What? And then even on there, right? You said Daniel Jones this, Daniel Jones that, he shouldn't be this. But then you put him at number 4. Your credibility is shot. It's shot. Okay. So you go ahead and you say that Jalen Hurts is not this, and look at what I got, and compared to Jalen Hurts, I got this and I got that, and Jalen Hurts don't got it, right? That's what you said. But you taking shots at Jalen Hurts because people come defending him. No, you take shots at them other guys. That was corny to me. And you sound really, really petty. Not only do you sound petty, you sound hurt. You sound like, damn, these guys come up for his defense, but they wouldn't do that for me. A lot of people came to your defense, man. A lot of people came to your defense. But you can't come to a defense of a player that sat there and looked at a football with 6 minutes left or 4 minutes left, down 6, and you did not hop on the football. That's where the defense stops, because we all know you done came out your mouth and said individual accolades is more important to you than a Super Bowl. Get that out your own, right? So, are you saying that because you don't have a Super Bowl? Because I'm pretty sure if y'all would have won whatever year that was, 2016, I think it was, if y'all would have won the Super Bowl, you would not be speaking how you're speaking. See, a lot of people, they use what they got and say that this is what it is just because they have that. Saying that having an MVP, saying that have leading rushing touchdowns and all that is more important than a Super Bowl. So let me ask you this, because you won a national championship, right? You won the national championship. Would you say winning the national, you getting whatever it is, I can't remember what the Heisman is more important than winning the national championship? Probably not. Probably not. But you want to keep on hating. And it's crazy because you're giving the guy more ammo. The guy, I mean, is Jalen Hurts. The guy, I mean, is the top 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, whatever you want to put him, quarterback in the league. You don't even got him in the top 10. That is blatant hate. And we're not going to come up here and act like, oh no, Cam just talking what he talking. Cam just saying this and saying that. Because you also came out your lips because people was coming at you about a football play that you did not hop on a football and say, don't talk about the message. I mean, don't talk about the message or talk about the message. Something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. But why can't people talk about what you did on the football field? You can critique Jalen Hurts, but when somebody critiques you and said that you didn't fall on the football or jump on the football when you had the opportunity to in the Super Bowl, it's all, no, this is personal now. How? They talking about stuff on the football field. This happened on the football field. They didn't come at how you dress. They didn't come at your dreads. They didn't come at that you got some guy up there. I forgot his damn name, but he's a yes man. That dude that he got on this panel is a yes man. I never ever heard him disagree with anything that Cam got to say. I was, yeah. I see where you coming from. Yeah. You will always lose. That's the fresh fact of the day. That's the fresh fact of the day. You will always lose if you got just yes men around you, because nobody's going to tell you how to be better. Nobody's going to tell you when you're tripping, when you're wrong, but they're going to glorify you and they're going to tell you everything is right. So you're not going to level up because you think everything is right. And you got that man, I forgot his name. Yeah, I feel where you coming from. Jalen Hurts don't got that. A lot of other people don't either. You know what? A lot of other people don't got a Super Bowl. You know what? A lot of other people don't got a Super Bowl MVP. You know what? A lot of people don't got. They can say that they went to the playoffs the first 4 years of their career. You know what? A lot of people don't got. They went to 2 Super Bowls. That they went to 2 Super Bowls. That's what a lot of people don't got. You want to come up here and talk like he just don't got anything that you do. Okay? Talk about the MVP. You can talk about you throwing 5,000 yards. Oh, you didn't do that. You can talk about you having 60, 68 or 70 completion rate. Oh, you didn't do that. You can talk about um you galvanizing the team and in a crunch time being that guy. Oh, you didn't do that. Guess what? The guy that I'm talking about, Mr. Jalen Hurts, career is completion percentage is better than yours. Super Bowl MVP, something that you don't have. You could have had that regular season stuff. You went 15-1. Your team was phenomenal, and I do think it is. If I'm Devin Funches, and if I'm the rest of them guys on that team, I feel as though you taking shots at me, because in that year, that 2015 to 16 year, we gave it our all, and we lost one game. You could talk that Luke Kuechly. I mean, you could talk that stuff, but how will Luke Kuechly feel when he hear that you saying you ain't had a talent that Jalen Hurts had? Luke Kuechly was one of the is going down. Is going to be one of the best linebackers to ever play the damn game. How you think he feels? How you think Funches feel? Did you have CMC yet? I don't think you had CMC yet. You might have. I gotta see. Somebody let me know when CMC was drafted. Did he have CMC yet? I don't think so. Because he ain't been in the league 10 years. I don't think he had it yet. But that's neither here nor there. You had a team that went 15-1. Y'all were dominant. But when you got to the Super Bowl, you got your ass kicked. And we could talk about Von Miller and Von Miller winning a Super Bowl MVP, but that's a gripe on you. Because the quarterback that you went against, first of all, he had a neck injury. He couldn't even damn turn around. He couldn't do this. He couldn't do that. Outplayed you. So let's talk about Jalen Hurts in the Super Bowl, because a lot of people want to talk about Saquon Barkley, Saquon Barkley, Saquon Barkley, and I love Saquon Barkley. I do think Saquon Barkley was the best player, the best Philadelphia Eagles on the team this last season. But Jalen Hurts was the best player on the Philadelphia Eagles from 2022. He was. And it's so sickening to me that people don't bring up the 2022 season. Why? Because he lost the Super Bowl? Cam did too. I'm tired. It's like every single day I go live, I got to defend my damn quarterback. And I know it's a lot of us that's doing it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like this guy's not going to speak for himself. He's not going to speak up for himself, but he's going to show you on the damn football field, because he's that class signified. You know what I mean? Like, we talking about a quarterback that don't even want to put on his ring because he like that was last year. Now, if they would have gave me my ring right after the Super Bowl, I'm like this. You see how he was? You see how he was with the trophy. So to him, the trophy was good enough. I'm hugging the trophy. I'm in the hallway smoking a stogie. To him, the Super Bowl um, uh, 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 award, the trophy, was good enough. The ring is like, all right, cool. I could put that in my display case. But right now, it's grind time. A guy like Cam Newton, oh man, he would wear that everywhere he go. He'll be in the shower with it, taking poo poos with it. He'll be everywhere with it. Here's what I'm saying, right? Because like watching Cam, I was a fan of Cam, just like I was a fan of Mike Vick. To me, us, and when I say us, I do mean African Americans, and I'm not trying to separate the two. But to me, when you see a guy like, what if Mike Vick would have said what he said about you? Oh man, that guy, he cool, but he ain't dominant like how I was. He ain't as fast as me. He ain't do this. He ain't got this. He not as explosive as me. What if Mike Vick would have did something like that? I would have said Mike Vick was corny for that. And I would have came to your defense. But being a so-called running quarterback, a black quarterback who has won the Super Bowl, who has won the Super Bowl MVP, and the first thing, no, not the first thing, because you first came out and said before he won the Super Bowl, man, I was wrong, and yada yada yada. And then after he won the Super Bowl, he said, man, he's elite. He's elite. You gotta put him with the elites. He just won a Super Bowl. You want to clickbait. You wanted to be the outside guy. And it's so crazy because we all falling into the trap. I'm falling in the trap right now, and I ain't even realized until I just said it. We all fall into the Cam Newton trap of him trying to get his page popped. See, I've been on YouTube for 5 years. 5 years. Shout out to all of y'all that subscribe. If you haven't, make sure you do it. Make sure you hit the like button for your boy. I've been on here for 5 years, and I have never once came at a man for clickbait. I could have, and I probably would have more than 5,000 subscribers right now. But I'd rather do it organically. I'd rather do it real because that's what we supposed to do. You come out here and you want to come at the man who probably looked up to you until you said what you said about him, and then you wanted to interview him, and the interview was immaculate. Because when you say we both lost the Super Bowl and I was crying, he said, yeah, I can agree with all that. No, you said you gave it your all. You lied to Jalen Hurts and you said you gave it your all. But did you really? Hold on, y'all. I'm downtown. We in the city. We in the city. You don't hear that. Hold up. I'm gonna let them go by. I'm gonna let them go by. Hopefully everybody good. You said that you gave it your all. Who knows what would have happened if you would have jumped on that football? But I do know this for a fact. That was Jalen Hurts. He would have jumped on that football. You made a business decision. In the Super Bowl, there are no business decisions. You give it your all or you take your ass home. And what did you do? You took your ass home with an L. You did, man. You did. And it's corny to me. It's corny to me. And I ain't gonna lie. Even if he was coming at Dak Prescott, if Dak Prescott won the Super Bowl, which he won't, I know what's going on over there. I would still be like, yo, like this is a brother. I don't get it. I don't. I do get it. It's for clickbait and it's corny. But to me, it's like once again, y'all that wasn't in here when I said this the first time, I never heard nobody say this about Cam Newton will sit there and say an elite quarterback, a guy that lifts up his team, and he is the best player, and he makes people around him better, and yada 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 yada. The list goes on. But then you'll sit there and say, I didn't have what Jalen Hurts had. Jalen Hurts has this. Jalen Hurts had, but you're supposed to be that guy, the number one overall pick. You're supposed to be that guy. Yeah, Lenny D. Yeah, Lenny. Shout out to you. Yo, that what's going on, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. Yeah, Lenny. You you lost to a cripple. You lost to a guy that couldn't do this. He couldn't do that. Yeah. Come on. And I know, if he was here defending stuff, I didn't lose pain, man. I lost to the defense, yada yada yada. Okay. But your defense also was very, very good. And they gave you opportunity. See, here's the difference. In the Super Bowl that Jalen Hurts lost, when he left the field, he tied the game up. On his last drive, well, not his last drive because it was out of sorts after that, but when he left the field, gave it his all. He scored a touchdown, and then he scored a two-point conversion. He was out there looking like the baddest man ever to play in the Super Bowl. And Patrick Mahomes said it his damn self. No, who was it? I think it was Chris Jones. He said he never seen nobody play a Super Bowl like that. And that's including his own quarterback, the baddest man on the planet. He said, I never seen nobody play a Super Bowl like that. He was out of his mind. You don't get that. You know what you get? And well, I mean, Cam was dominant, but he probably should have fell on that damn football. Who knows what it would have been? You probably could have got yourself together and won a damn Super Bowl. And then you was, I ain't gonna say a journeyman, but you went to the Patriots. That's why I put that up there, because you went to the Patriots, right? And did you elevate over there? Did you lift up your team? Was you elite there? In your words, was you? Don't worry, I'll wait. I think the answer is no. The answer is no. So don't come on here talking about Jalen Hurts this and Jalen Hurts that, because let's keep it tall like City Hall. AJ Brown, love AJ Brown, and it's not a shot at anybody I'm about to talk about. We're talking about strictly the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles, Mr. Jalen Hurts. AJ Brown is having his best year with Mr. Number One. Saquon Barkley had his best year with who? With who? Jalen Hurts. And you could say, oh man, the offensive line, he ran this and he ran that. But Jalen Hurts was the orchestrator. He was the maestro in all that situation. Jalen Hurts was the guy that was checking in and out of runs. I'm pretty sure it was pass plays after pass plays, and he checked and said, yo, look at this defense. Saquon, you about to eat. Y'all seen it in the Rams game when they looked over at each other. And Saquon said, I'm about to go. I'm about to go. Antonio, yo, that. What's going on, my guy? That's my guy right there. He said, I'm about to go. Let's talk about Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore been bouncing around for the last 3 years. And he was with so-called elite quarterbacks, as y'all say. He was with Dak Prescott. He ain't get no head coaching job. He got another offensive coordinator job. Then he went to Justin Herbert, who Cam has in his top 10, which is asinine to me. How the hell is Justin Herbert in anybody top 10? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I can name probably about 13 quarterbacks before him. And I'm not even joking. And 2 of them are rookies. 2 of them are rookies. But go ahead. You keep on keeping on. You keep on keeping on. It's starting to get to the point. Make sure you hit the like button for your boy. It's starting to get to the point. I'm thinking that everything is clickbait. Because you got guys, even Dan Orlovsky, you got guys that came out as soon as we won the Super Bowl. No games was played after the Super Bowl. Am I correct? Some somebody comment below. Let me know, or if I'm tripping. Am I correct? No games was played after the Super Bowl, right? When Jalen Hurts balled his behind out. No, no games was played after that, right? Somebody put yes or no down there. Yes or no, thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know. Maybe I missed a Hall of Fame game or something. I don't know. But no games in the NFL was played, right? And after the Super Bowl, he was, oh man, I apologize. Jalen Hurts, he is this. The NFC got to go through Jalen Hurts, and then you come out and say, I ain't got no problem with him being out of the top. How? How, Sway? How? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And shout out my guy, Tone Shields. I was watching link the link up. Make sure y'all go subscribe to them. LB, my guy LB, my guy Tone Shields, and the lovely ladies, Simone. He was talking, and Tone brought up a good point. He said, "You know what? Before the contract with Dan Orlovsky, before he signed his contract, he was talking about Jalen Hurts. You know, like Almighty. Once he signs it, now he's whistling a different tune. That's corny. And you want to know the crazy part is that's why people come to us first. People will come to us, will come to me, will come to LB, will come to Philly Mike, will come to Gate City, Philly 500, Tone Shills, Simone with the sports, Philly podcast. Who else I'm missing? Joey Shakes. Shout out to all my guys, man. I did collabs with all of them. Every last one I just named. That's why they'll come with it to us. Because y'all sit there and try to act like you don't know what we talking about. Y'all try to act like our eyes are deceiving us, telling us that Jalen Hurts is not a top 10 quarterback. In what planet? On what planet, should I say? On what planet? Why? Because Saquon Barkley ran for 2,000 yards? How many quarterbacks you think would have not been throwing hissy fits? This man is paid $50 million a year. $50 million a year. You know how many $50 million a year quarterbacks would have been like, yo, I need to throw the ball. I need to. He said, no, put that aside because it's all about winning with this guy. It's all about winning. Y'all dudes funny over there, man. Y'all dudes move funny. Y'all dudes act funny. But I gotta say this: it is some thorough dudes. You know what I mean? Keyshawn Johnson, who don't got a job anymore with FM1 Sports. You know what I mean? It's some dudes over there. Chris Canty, he finally turned around. I guess after he seen that Jalen Hurts won the Super Bowl, he been turning around. I done heard some things from him, and he's saying like, "Yo, like, no, this guy he gotta be. If he not in your top 5, he damn sure be in your top 10." And that's the crazy part about it. If Cam would have been like, "Yo, I ain't got him on my top 5," and you want to put who I wouldn't put these guys ahead of him, you want to put Burrow, and you want to put Josh Allen, and you want to put Lamar Jackson. I'm kind of cool with that. But to have Jaden Daniels, have Justin Herbert, Baker Mayfield, um, who's the other quarterback? I don't even remember some of the other quarterbacks because it don't make no sense. Have those guys. So let me get this straight. What criteria are you actually looking at? Are you looking at stats? Are you looking at wins? Or are you looking at Super Bowls? Because the last two, Golf, Stafford. Um, Golf definitely better than Stafford. Stafford older, but I ain't gonna lie, I I got Stafford as an honorable mention in the top five. I do because winning the Super Bowl, even though I think that Stafford went to the perfect situation, because people want us to believe that Jalen Hurts went to the perfect situation, but they don't bring up his grind and his grit and what he had to go through to get to where the hell he's at. Think about it. The draft, right? What was that? 2020? The 2020 draft. He's drafted in the second round, right? Carson Wentz is still there. So they said that they drafted him to be some type of gadget guy, to be the type of what's the dude name from the Saints? The Hill dude. They wanted him to be kind of that. Kept grinding, kept getting better. Situation with Carson Wentz, he kept getting hurt. He kept aggressive. He's not getting along with the players. Jalen Hurts said, hold my beer. And he inherited a 4-win team. And then every single year after that, let's not try to act like he didn't go to the playoffs. Rager. No, was it Rager? Yeah, I think it was Rager. No, it was somebody else. Who was it? I think it was Rager. Went to the playoffs. Say, oh man, he just got in. They just like, I don't give a damn. He got in the playoffs. Literally just that Stafford went to a team that had Cup triple crown. Yo, I was gonna go on Stafford, but Stafford ain't do nothing. Stafford ain't do nothing. Definitely beat Stafford. He beat Yo, Antonio, thank you. Because let me go through my list. All these guys that you got up there, he beat all of them, except for Baker Mayfield. We gotta handle that this year. We gonna talk about that. And I know it's all AJ Brown is always hurt when we play Tampa Bay. I don't get it. I don't understand it. He beat everybody, Tone, except for Baker Mayfield. He beat everybody last year. Not this year that just happened, but last year he beat Josh Allen. He beat Patrick Mahomes in the regular season. This year too in the Super Bowl, the biggest game of the year, but that don't mean nothing, I guess. Who else was it? It was somebody else that he beat. This year, he beat Lamar Jackson. He beat Joe Burrow. He beat Matthew Stafford. He beat Jaden Daniels. 7 of them. When he beat Baker, damn, that was the second year starting, right? In a regular season. Yeah. I do remember that. I'm kind of talking about these last 2 years, but y'all right. Definitely beat him. Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all. Monday Night Football, yup. I remember that. I remember that. I'm on live afterwards, obvious. Um, so he beat all these guys, right? Beat Burrow, beat Love. Thank you. He beat Burrow, beat Love, beat Josh Allen, beat Patrick Mahomes, beat Lamar Jackson. 14-1 in the AFC. So don't give me that. What if they was in the AFC kind of stuff? He still would dominate. He only hasn't beaten Herbert. He hasn't played Herbert. Has he played Herbert? He hasn't played Herbert. First of all, LA isn't in LA. And that's another thing, yo. That's another thing. I be thinking the league is against Jalen Hurts too, and the Philadelphia Eagles. We the only Super Bowl winning going into the Super Bowl not to have back-to-back home games. Where they do that at? Where did they do that at? Wow, man. That's wild. So when we go back, I'm saying we're gonna go back right now. I gotta see what's going on in the AFC. I'm saying we're gonna go back right now. When we go back, I don't want to hear nothing. First year starting, he played Herbert and defense lost it. Damn, I don't even remember that. Well, we're gonna put BTA this year. Belt the ass this year. Belt the ass on him. Belt the ass on Baker Mayfield. Look at the quarterbacks we gotta go. We gotta talk about. You know, you got Dak in there week run. You got Patrick Mahomes in there. You got Justin Herbert. You got Baker Mayfield. Matthew Stafford. Jaden Daniels. Dominates this year. I don't want to hear nothing. Nobody. Because you can't debate it with you. You can't talk to it. Even though you can. Hey, let me know if we good. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if we good. Good. Let me know if we good. I got a phone call. Got a phone call. We good? All right, but yeah. So I don't want to hear nothing from nobody at no time, in no way, in no shape or form. Finally be a Russell Wilson thing. Yo, Seattle had our number for a minute. Russell definitely was giving us BTA. See, and here's the thing. Like when you talk to a guy like me, I keep it tall like City Hall. Tampa Bay has had our number. The Seahawks used to have our number. Had us on speed dial. He did, but so let me talk about Jordan Davis and a couple other things about camp before we get out of here. That's enough on camp. I spent 37 minutes on this dude. I was planning on to give y'all 20 probably at the most, but you know, thanks to y'all, you know what I mean. I appreciate y'all. We can never be see that. I don't know what it is, man, but it seemed like we always play them in Seattle. We always play them in Seattle for some damn reason. But whatever. Um, yeah, man, Jordan Davis. He looked like he I'm putting it right here, right now. I'm saying it right here, right now. He's going to be a Pro Bowl. Like for the fact, number one, right? Because of the weight that he lost, and if he get his moves together, he's going to be a every down B tech. He's gonna be a 1 to 3 B tech. Then you got him and Jalen Carter. I'm gonna say it right now. Jordan Davis will have 7 to 8 sacks. 7 to 8 sacks. I'm trying to tell you. I'm talking about with the dominance of Jalen Carter, with him losing his weight, but not losing the strength. It don't seem like with him the ability to stop the run. I'll tell you, man. And not only that, you talking about a contract year. You talking about a contract year. I got him having 7 to 8 sacks, man. Book it now. Somebody clip this and send it to me so I have it. So I have it for later. Clip this. Jordan Davis will have 7 to 8 sacks. Kelly Ringo, what's up, player? How you feeling? It's real out there in the field, huh? I've been hearing I've been hearing a bit Benny Hannes. I've been hearing it, man. I've been hearing it been that grill. You know, shout out to Jerome Mailata. He said that we not repeat. They can say that as players. We talk ish over here. We the defending champions. We can do that. How old were you in '08? God damn, man. trying to give me a math question. Hold up. All right, so that's crazy. Hold up. '08. All right, so hold up. 2025. So '08 was 17 years ago. Damn, I'm old as shit. Now you just made me feel old, man. 17 years ago, I was 24. I was 24 in '08. God damn, I'm old, man. I was 24 in '08. Why you ask me that, man? Why you just take me down memory lane, old as shit lane? Why you take me down OS lane, old as shit lane, huh? Mm-mm-mm. Before I get out of here, I need your response, man. Who was that? Who asked me that? Uh, 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 Dank, Dank Bird Gang. I need your response. Why you ask me that? You a young boyfriend? I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I got a son that's 18, one that's about to be 19, one's about to be 18. Also pray for my sons, man. Y'all already know the one situation with my son, he's in a wheelchair, he got shot. My other son, this is why I ain't been live, man. I'm gonna keep it talking with y'all real fast. 24 time. Um, back to what I was saying, man. Y'all know the situation with my son in a wheelchair. He was shot in his back. My other son was just shot last week. He cool. So I don't want nobody to, think that he not cool. But that's one of the reasons why I really ain't been live. Um, just taking care of him, making sure he's good, man. Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah. Both my sons, one 18, one about to be 19, in about 10 days, about to be 19. My son was about to be 19. He got shot last week. But like I said, he good. And it was the same situation in the playground, about to play basketball, dudes were shooting, and so it's like I need y'all to pray for Philly, man. I need y'all to pray for Philly. I'm trying to get all my kids out of here. But at the same time, some of my kids is grown and they gonna make their own decisions where they want to be, and I get that because I made those decisions. I wanted to be. And at the same time, it's like, oh, this shit fucked up. This shit fucked up out here. And these young boys out here getting high, not giving a shit about nothing. They not giving a shit about nothing, man. And it's starting to get to the point it's ridiculous. Like even when we was going to war or whatever the case may be, we had respect. You see your op or whatever the case may be. You see them with their grandma or with their mom or even with a kid. You let that shit fly. I catch you next time. I'll catch you next time, nigga. But now it's like we don't give a damn because they high. They listening to this music. They don't even know where they shooting at. And now an argument can turn into somebody that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That's out there trying to play a damn basketball game. Wind up getting shot. Wind up getting shot. And on the other hand, wind up getting shot in the freaking wheelchair. A wheelchair, man. At 15, my son was in a wheelchair. This is yeah. He turned 16 in the hospital. A wheelchair. It's been 2 years, man. Son in a wheelchair. Because these young boys out here doing stupid shit. Doing stupid shit. And it's starting to get to the point, it's like, damn, who raised y'all? Who raised y'all niggas, man? I don't know, man. Pray for my city, man. Pray for my city. But to get out of here, man, they saying training camp is good. They say Jalen Hurts threw his first touchdowns. I think it was today. And he look immaculate, like always. How's my niece? She good, man. She good. She getting big. She getting big. I'm I'm gonna put something on the channel post to see. She just turned one to show you how big she got, man. She big, man. She big, man. But shout out to all of y'all, man. You know I love y'all, man. I'm sorry I've been. I apologize for betting the last couple minutes, but it was on my mind, man. I had to say what I had to say, man. Sometimes you gotta let it spray, you know. And I ain't talking about that way. Shout out to all of y'all, man. I love y'all. Yo, that.